What's going on, everybody? I'm Mike.
And I'm Craig.
And you're watching
Two Wizards, One Table. Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to continue a discussion on official Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition dice.
5e.
Yeah, we did a video quite a few months back showing off all the different official Dungeons & Dragons branded sets. It ended with the Descent into Avernus, which was the companion to the Baldur's Gate book, Descent into Avernus.
Good old Baldur's Gate. If you haven't checked out the full extensive video, go ahead and check that out.
Yeah, we're not going to delve into this set. It's in that other video. But the reason we're bringing it out is this has apparently set the standard for what the other sets are going to be. Since this, 2 more sets have been released, and they've been released in the same format.
Yeah. Which we're actually huge fans of. I mean,
yeah, I love the dice boxes, and there's a number of accessories inside. If you'd like to see the ones that were in the Descent into Avernus, there'll be a link to that video. But let's dig into the one that came out that I've been waiting months and months and months to do. This came out in March, right after we had lockdown. So we've been sitting on this set.
As you can tell, I still haven't opened this because we were waiting to do this video. It's one of those things that it's just been sitting there, just destroying us. I've been wanting to see it because I love the color of the dice.
Yeah.
We were both huge fans of it. We had links of what... It hadn't been released when we did the prior video.
No, yes, it was about to come out when
Yeah.
we had done the prior video. This is the Forgotten Realms Laeral Silverhand's Explorers Kit. It does not have a particular book to tie in. It kind of ties in with Sword Coast Adventurer's Guide, any of the books that take place. I believe she was, Laeral Silverhand, Open Lord of Waterdeep, centuries-old Archmage, and daughter of the God of Magic, guide you on your path to adventure. Yay! Let's see what we got.
Opening my shit. How dare you, sir?
No comment.
There you go. There's your boot knife. Captain Planet would kill me right now. Trash. Forgotten Realms. Laeral Silverhand Explorers Kit. Wait for it. Do love the packaging. It looks like they continued it on. I wouldn't expect anything different. You got your plastic condom for all your dice. And then we got the nice tray. I'll actually put that here. And this is what I'm going to do. It's just all like, wait for it.
I was wondering if you were going to look at the dice first or if you were going to dig into the other miscellany. These are beautiful.
They are very, very nice. That was one thing that I believe that's right. They included the 2 oversized D20s. That was something we talked about.
We had talked, if you look at the Laeral Silverhand set, it had regular size D20s.
Right.
That had 20 instead of the
actual ampersand. Yeah.
And I believe several of the sets before this had the ampersand on.
And we discussed our distaste with that last video. Once again, go check
even honestly, the quality of the dice, they're a little slightly larger, but the weight, there's a weight difference.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, slight, but yeah.
But the blues are definitely heavier.
They are.
I love the effect. It reminds me of Chesseck's Velvet Light Blue, or Velvet Bright Blue, I'm sorry. It's not particularly glitter, but it's kind of glittery.
It does have...
And I love the silver. The silver shines really nice. This is a great silver.
It's a very nice silver. It's very legible even across the table. The contrast is actually very, very nice. There is a slight glitter fleck to it, which is... I mean, in room lighting, you're probably not going to pick it up unless you're in full natural light. I tend to live in a cave.
I love the font, just like in the previous set. It's very bold and very legible. It's easy to read, easy to see. Although the silver on the blue, depending on how the light hits it on some of these dice, it's a little more difficult to see.
Yeah, like the D100, D10, the print is relatively small, so that's a little bit harder. But of course, usually when you're doing your percentiles, it's relatively right there.
And that is by far the least used die in the set. Kraken has the larger D20s. Black Oak Workshop has been doing that. Roll for Initiative, their entire sets are oversized. Every die in the set is oversized.
It's a popular theme that I'm actually a fan of. It does veer from the traditional, but at the same time you're getting way more bang for your buck, which I'm a fan of. Yeah.
Let's look at the rest of the miscellany.
So
let's take a look at the box.
Yeah, the box itself, they continued on to the fact that this is actually a dice tray, which is awesome.
It's cardboard. You know, it's the same quality as the previous one. Cardboard, felt lined. Sorry, I have cats, and this one has actually gotten a little bit of use because I really enjoy this.
Yeah, and you actually get two. It's also a storage lid.
Yeah, you could use it as a box, but as a rolling tray, you have two because both sides are felt lined. Very cool.
So let's just start with the top card. Okay, so
a personalized note from Laurel Silverhand.
It's a lot of small text.
Yeah.
I'm not going to put you to sleep by reading the whole thing, so go out and buy it. So you got Laurel Silverhand.
What's on the backside?
So on the backside is actually
little biographies.
Of each of the individuals. And then you got the Harpers. Then you got the
Gentarim.
I just hear that name and I shudder.
Zentharim.
Bolts of the Dead 3. This one, Durnan, I'm familiar with. He's the owner of the Yawning Portal.
Grand Duke Udar Ravengard.
That is, hence the name. The Yawning Portal is the portal underneath that goes elsewhere.
I haven't played any of those, so I'm kind of ignorant to it. Hadastar Black Cloak. And of course, they do have like full-on biographies. I'm probably going to read through it because I don't know any of the lore, and I'm kind of one of those people who's just like, I like to know a couple things. Wow, that's a name.
Jarlaxle?
Jarlaxle Benre? Banre.
Works for me.
Close enough for government work. Lord Dalgolt Neverember.
Neverember?
That's what I would pull.
Member?
Oh!
Dritz Orden.
Yeah, Dritz. We actually had his miniature from our prior video. From the D&D miniatures from the Walmart exclusives. So this is actually his card in this die. Or this little collection. So, yeah, no, I'm actually going to read that.
As I said in the earlier video, Dritz Orden has been a staple of the Forgotten Realms for decades.
Right. And then you've got Vajra Safar. I'm guessing that's how you would pronounce that. Mirt. Now that guy looks like he's going to drink and feed and screw up your day. That's what I get from that.
Yeah.
He looks like a nobleman that's just an absolute dick.
And Xanathar.
Xanathar the Beholder. I love his goldfish.
Xanathar's the crime lord of Waterdeep. He's on the cover of Xanathar's Guide to Everything, one of the rule books. And his goldfish is his everything. That goldfish has been replaced by his minions many, many times without his knowledge because goldfish don't live very long.
That is fair.
And could you imagine if the Beholder Crime Lord found out that his beloved goldfish no longer
exists? Then you got Candlekeep.
Yeah, again, it's just basically a biography. I was wondering if it had a map or anything. Yeah, so it's basically just a little information on various cities around Faerun.
Yeah.
Neverwinter.
Like, that was also a popular MMO. I think it's still going. I can't remember. Port Nyanzaru.
I love the dinosaur, the T-Rex over here.
Oh. And then, of course, you got
Waterdeep
actual
card.
Waterdeep. The last one is Icewind
Icewind
Dale.
Dale.
Gorgeous artwork. Really like it. And a little info about that as well. Well, actually, yeah. And then, of course, they did include a map, which is always a plus.
That's a nice little map.
So, okay, so they give you the actual...
The city of Waterdeep.
The layout of Waterdeep, which is a cool little legend for there. And then they've got the Sword Coast.
Sword Coast. This is the same map that comes with the Sword Coast Adventurer's Guide, except the one that comes with the Sword Coast Adventurer's Guide is about
Much
twice
larger.
as large. And it's the area. It's a good map. It's the area that most of the official Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition adventures take place.
Okay.
You have Neverwinter here, Neverwinter Wood. Up here is the Icewind Dale. Waterdeep is down here.
Sea of Moving Ice, like...
These are where most of the adventures are, somewhere along the Sword Coast.
Which is nice. You get a nice little quick, smaller map, so for a reference guide if you need to use it.
Yeah, because as a player, you're unlikely to have that map from the Sword Coast Adventurer's Guide, because that's more of a Dungeon Master's book.
Yeah.
Overall, this is a nice set.
I'm impressed.
The box, I think, is great, just like the previous one. The dice are awesome.
Yeah, I love the dice. The dice are gorgeous.
I think the map is a great bonus. The cards,
Take it or leave it.
it depends on your. Honestly, it depends on your play style. To me, my players like visual aids. If I was going to encounter these characters or enter these places in my campaign, I very well might just throw that on the table, just as a quick visual aid.
That's actually a good point. Like that, these actually could be used if you're a dungeon master. Like these could actually be relatively beneficial to you for quick notes, so you don't have to write everything down.
And we have
and a visual aid.
And we have not read into them, but depending on what the bios say, you may even want to just give it to a character, to a player, so that you don't have to keep explaining who this person is. For example,
read this in silence.
Ice Dice Baby. Planning an expedition to Icewind Dale, prepare for a cold reception by arming yourself with dice that bring the heat.
Oh, those are gorgeous.
They are. Oh my goodness. Let's.
I need these now. Oh, they don't have the oversized.
No, I just noticed that too. It doesn't have the oversized die. It doesn't have the ampersand on the 20. Why do you guys keep doing this, Wizards of the Coast? You know what?
I'm calling you out, goddammit.
I'm so mad at that one, I'm even going to call you Watsy. These are beautiful. They have the same big font, clear font. But look at this glitter and this internal holo glow, like this weird, almost amber glow inside.
Yeah.
These are beautiful, but why not the large 20? Why not most importantly, why not the ampersand on the 20?
Alright, so I'm going to go straight into the theories because this is why I was thinking about this, is because probably the main reason why is similar to Kraken. You remember the Boogeyman as well as the Iconic Blues. Right? The Boogeyman was technically the very first set, but it didn't come out until after the Iconic Blue. That's why the Boogeyman set didn't have the Kraken logo.
Right.
So, I'm thinking they actually designed this in tandem with the Baldur's Gate, and then they ended up releasing this first because they got the product first.
That's possible, because that doesn't actually tie in with a product.
Exactly. So that is my theory on this. I'm still upset, but that is my actual logic and thinking for that reason. Is it a conspiracy of dice? More than likely. But the fact of the matter is that is actually a reasonable, logical answer.
Yeah, and because there usually is some kind of logic to decisions like that in the business world, but it's, we're not privy to that information, so we got to struggle and try to figure out what it is. Why do I have two 10-sided dice?
Surprise, motherfucker!
Come on, Wizards! Oh, I have no percentile and two 10-sided. Oh.
I'm gonna call you out on it. Like, you done goofed. I know, I understand the whole packaging thing, but we got two D10s, no percentile in the 100 percentage.
And come on.
Really? Like, gorgeous dice. I love the dice. We both love the dice. We love the packaging. We love everything. But
it's just...
you done goofed.
Yeah, at the same... it's like the excitement is almost negated with the disappointment.
Yeah.
Hopefully this was just a packaging mistake, and I'll email Wizards of the Coast and see if they'll do something about it. Hopefully not all of the sets are done like this.
Hopefully that's not a reoccurring problem. I think.
All right, let's see what else.
Moving forward, before we turn in this video into a full rant.
First one is... Oh! Dritz Doradin makes another appearance with a personal letter to us.
Oh.
His name is Dritz Doradin, son of Zach Knifindo or... Yeah, okay, thanks, Dritz.
Yep. Let's see if I can pronounce this.
And
Arveturus.
Something like that.
That is the best of the educated guess.
With a description written, signed by Dritz. Oriel the Frost Maiden. We have Awakened Beasts. It's like a bloody moose.
Like an Alkin.
Like a bloody snow moose. Black Ice Berserker.
Oh.
Tringas. Whatever Tringas are. The Cold Light Walker.
Looks like the cover to The Thing from 1980.
Yes, it kind of does. 1980, I believe.
1980, yeah.
Frost Giant. That's a nice, simple one. Giant on a mammoth. An undead. Frost Giant skeleton. We got an Ice Troll.
Trolling you even when you're cold.
Icewind Kobolds. I wish I knew the story behind Old Bitey. Does he sing to you?
Yeah.
Oye Minartok, the Goliath Werebear.
Beware the Werebear.
It's kind of a scary name, but he looks kind of cute. Look at his face. He doesn't look very scary. And you got the...
He looks like the Coca-Cola polar bear that has started playing D&D.
No, he was left in the wild. The camera crew left. His family left. They forgot him.
We finally know what happened to the Coca-Cola polar bear in the off-season.
We got Reged Nomads. Remorhaz. He's cool. Snowy Owlbear. Techly Lee, the Knoll Vampire. 10 Towners? They must be from 10 Town?
Yeah.
I would imagine. Verbeeg. There are a lot of these. A Yeti. And an advertisement. Take your rolls online. Level up your dice set. Oh, what is that? No. We'll look at that later.
Oh, action figures with looks like a custom premium die.
Oh, really?
Interesting.
With the ampersand on it, those bastards.
The oversized D20 comes with...
Yes, that looks like the oversized D20.
It is.
That should have come with this set.
It is. Yeah. Grab the oversized D20, available only in the Dungeons & Dragons Dritz and Guinevere figure pack.
Available December 2020.
Disappointed!
And then...
So I'm wrong. But, yeah, this is nice. It's got small maps of the...
Bring out your magnifying glass.
of all the different towns.
Cities and towns, yeah.
Yeah, and a map of the overall area. Again, you know, quality product.
Quality, petty.
I'm so disappointed with that dice. The dice are beautiful, but I'm disappointed with these D20s and my 2 D10s.
Yeah.
It takes away from the whole experience, I'm sorry to say.
Yeah, it's... yeah, that would honestly be my only bitch gripe complaint about the whole thing. Especially when you go from something that is just absolutely stellar...
Yeah.
To something that is gorgeous, but severely lacking. Is if we're spending the money on these
especially since
sets.
this set was even more expensive.
Yeah.
This was $5 more than the other sets.
A consumer report on this from actual players. Like, really? Come on.
Yeah, and I hate to say that because you saw how excited we were with the other one, and when we first opened this. I mean, honestly, yeah. All right, let's back this up. I got one more surprise, Mike.
We got a surprise. let's end this on a high note. Please.
I got one more surprise. This is another one that I've been sitting on for months. The Ultra Pro Dungeons & Dragons Heavy Metal RPG dice set. Came out last year. My initial impression, honestly, I haven't even opened it yet. There's a nice ampersand on the box here. The box is really nice. The inking on the dice is a little spotty, I think.
That's actually a very nice case.
It's got
Ultra Pro.
Ultra Pro 2019 on the back, Dungeons & Dragons on one side, the ampersand on the other. And that's the set. Y'all are seeing it before I am. All right, there we go. We got a D20.
We got one. At least they did put the ampersand on there.
Wow, that D12 is heavy.
Yeah, they're...
Well, I didn't feel the D20.
Yeah, they are metal, but very nice. They've got almost probably a nice powder coating just to kind of give it the strength, although you're probably never going to roll these. Maybe. Unless it's like on a table like this.
Yeah, as with any kind of quality metal dice, do it on something, felt covered. At the very least, one of these dice boxes we were showing you.
Protect your investment.
Yes. Don't roll metal dice on glass tables.
That's common sense, but there's no sense like common sense, and common sense is uncommon these days.
Yes, it is. It's a basic black metal set with red numbers. But on the high side of every single one
is the ampersand.
Is the D&D ampersand. Look at the D4. The D4 has it on a whole side. What are you doing? Mike found a flaw.
Yeah, there's some artifacting chip paint on your percentile.
Okay. Well, Ultra Pro's gotten an email too. All right, so the percentile die does not have the ampersand. All right, the D4 has the ampersand taking up a whole side, which I think is pretty cool. It's a decent set. For a $50 set, I think I expected more. But it's not bad.
It's not bad. Personally, if I would have bought it, I would have done my standard and never opened it. I would have just left it as is.
And I never found that flaw.
Yeah, never found the flaw, kept it packed and sealed, and then later on probably have resold it as a collectible to somebody. That's my recommendation, but that's always my recommendation.
A little darker.
I almost feel like my coffee mug actually predicted the outcome. It's like, this is available from us. Is the D1
mug, t-shirt?
Yeah, I'm about to have a crit fit.
Yeah,
it's the fortune cookie cup.
It's a little disappointing.
If you want the mug, it's available on our website.
Mug, the shirt,
shirts, all that stuff. Shameless plug. Happy, thoroughly ecstatic and excited and happy. More expensive, upset, and we have to buy more to get the complete set. And if you want 2 D20s, you gotta buy 2 of those Drit sets.
Oh, if you want 2 large, yeah.
Yeah, if you want 2 of the large D20s, you gotta buy 2 of the Drit's action figure. I'm pissed.
If you enjoy what we do, like, share, subscribe.
If you want to fix this problem in the future, contact Wizards of the Coast and tell them knock that shit off.
Yeah, I mean, they're establishing a standard on their sets. Keep it as a standard. Like, this is good. I honestly, I forget which set it was, but one of them had 2 regular D20s with ampersands and 1 large D20. I like that also.
I'm fine with that.
I like that also.
If we want the extra D20, we buy one of the sets and it includes 1 extra large D20. And if I want the second one, I'll buy the action figure.
Right?
There's your proper collection. There you go.
Included 1 and have a second with the action figure.
Yeah.
There you go.
That is a plausible solution.
Yeah. And put the ampersands on the 20.
Please, for the love of God, please put that on there. It's your trademark. Put it on the die, for the love of Christ.
And again, like, share, subscribe, check out our merchandise, and comment below. Let us know your opinion on these dice. Let us know what else you'd like to see us talk about.
Yeah, this was a surprise. This was not pre-planned. This was not to just, like, attack Wizards of the Coast.
No, I expected to really love this set, and I've been looking at it for weeks in the package and never happened to notice that it didn't have the large D20.
And we waited longer. We waited
since March.
Yeah.
To open that one.
Yeah, we are willing to wait for quality product. We've proven this in the past, and we were just surprised.
Yeah.
I think that's where a lot of the upset comes from, is just the sheer surprise.
Yeah, I think so too.
And
but honestly, at the same time, it shouldn't have been as much of a surprise because
you could actually see it.
You can see the dice in the package. But come on,
we didn't quite click on that, is because we just buy it, stock it, or like stack it up and wait to do the videos. But yeah, it's upsetting. But we won't continue on that. But at the same time, if you guys enjoyed the video, give us a like. If you didn't and you disagree with everything we said, please hit the thumbs down with your face.
Check us out on Facebook.
Follow us on, join us on Facebook.
Twitter, Instagram,
all that.
We're there. We're trying to get more active.
Yeah, we're slowly coming back full swing. But at the same time, we appreciate all your guys' support. It's constantly growing now that we're doing videos again, and we always want to thank the supporters.
Thank all of you. Yes, absolutely.
It greatly helps, and we appreciate all your comments and everything below. But that was Two Wizards, One Table, and we'll catch you guys next time. And keep the madness rolling on the tabletop. See you later.